how do I figure out the going rate? So the number one question is, okay, I want to understand what's the going rate so I know what to charge. Ben, how would you answer that question?
So maybe we're asking the wrong question. Do you want to know what the going rate is, or do you want to make money? So the going rate's defined by what? What other people think something's worth.
Yeah.
And some people are going to be on the low side of that. Other people are going to be on the high side of that. I remember I had an estimator working for me, and he was somewhat new to remodeling. And so when we were looking at what to charge, he went out and said, well, I went on Google and started looking at what the going rate was.
Right.
And we were losing money so fast on different projects because the going rate wasn't good enough.
We're trying to help you figure out how to be profitable as opposed to just match the going rate. You know, if the going rate is going broke, is that what you want? Because if you follow the crowd, the majority go out of business. So the going rate is going broke, and you got to figure out, how do I be profitable? So I think you're right. That's the wrong question. The going rate can be defined by a lot of things. You could Google it. You could, whatever the guys are talking about, whatever you think it is. But sometimes the going rate is basically defined by insurance companies. There's software and algorithms out there that giant behemoth insurance companies use to figure out what's a fair price for a job. And so if you're using software, anything that's influenced by the insurance industry for what the going rate is, you got to always look back at what are they trying to do. Insurance companies trying to figure what's the least they can pay out on something and get the job done. Right. So a lot of times, if it's an insurance company driving the going rate, that might make sense for you and what you can be profitable on, but that might not be. So be careful really what your source is for what you think the going rate is.
A lot of times, all the factors involved aren't really all that clear.
Right. Yes.
So we can look at an algorithm or a formula, but does it really factor in all of those intangibles, like the quality of work?
Yeah.
Timeliness of work?
Yeah.
Who's doing the work? A lot of times, these are very personal decisions as well.
Yeah.
A homeowner needs to choose who they want in their home doing a remodel, who they want building their home.
Right.
In the commercial space, who do they want, building their restaurant or remodeling their, hotel?
Yeah.
So it's not always about who's the cheapest guy. And we have to remember that when we're approaching our clients, that it's not about being the bottom guy.